The Philadelphia Eagles are legitimately breaking football right now and making it look so easy while doing it. They have so many young guys stepping up and just making plays. Look at this play of Jalen Carter. They're going to get a jet sweep or an end around, whatever you want to call it, to Zay Flowers, who is elusive. He's quick. He's, fast in and out of his cuts, right? In and out of his breaks. They're going to hand him off the football. Look at Jalen Carter. Bro, what is going on? I don't understand, but Quinyon Mitchell, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Cooper DeJean, Nakobe Dean, Zach Bond, Nolan Smith, these guys are unreal. Look at this. Now, the scheme here offensively is he's not quick enough. He's not fast enough. He can't be there by the time Zay Flowers gets the ball. Yeah, you're wrong. Look at this. Nobody blocks him. And if you guys think for 1 second that they made a mistake, no, this is what they're doing. They're trying to sell everyone on the second level to bite up to that right side, hand it off to the little Zay Flowers to get to the outside with two blockers ahead, maybe just a one-on-one here on the backside, and that's all you get. That's the goal here. But they weren't expecting Jalen Carter to make a play like that. The dude is unbelievable, and in this video, I wanted to break down some of my favorite plays from this game. The Eagles are now 10-2 on the season and continuing to in and out, week in, week out, prove that they are one of the toughest, most unbeatable teams in the NFL when things are clicking. And let me tell you what, things right now, they're clicking. They're clicking on both cylinders, offense and defense. I do know the Ravens missed a couple of field goals in this game, but they were long ones, right? Missed a 52-yarder or whatever it may have been. Missed another deep field goal, right? Listen, it is what it is. You can't control missed field goals. What you can't control is winning the game, scoring more points, and holding the offense, the opposing offense to less. They did exactly that, man. There was one play. Man, we're going to deep dive into it. Before we dive in, though, do me a big favor. If we get over 600 likes on this video, we will be posting a part 2, maybe even tomorrow, with the All 22 Coaches film. Let me stop blabbering. Let's get right into the video. Alright, another reason I love this Eagles team is you can kind of tell when just watching them that they're completely bought in, right? On this play specifically, I think A.J. Brown does an unbelievable job. His job right here is to get to the second level, fake like you're going to run a route. Once you get to the point of attack, which is around this area, block into this direction, trying to get away from Kyle Hamilton. Now, you guys are probably like, well, what's the point, right? Well, we're going to get a little bit of a read option. We can hand this football off. We can get to the outside, and then we have this little flat for the tight end, Dallas Goedert. So, now, the biggest play, the biggest thing about this one right here is, boom, right away, we're going to fake like we're going to block, right? This guy bites down. We get him to bite up even more. Look at A.J. Brown. He's going to get in the way, make Kyle Hamilton reroute around the pick, giving Dallas Goedert enough time to catch and turn up the field for a massive pickup here and a massive play. Breaks the tackle, gets a touchdown. This is beautiful. I love the read, and you want to talk about, I know this isn't Saquon in the game right here, but you can just sit here and talk about, man, you got Saquon up the middle, and again, I know it's not Saquon, but think about it, right? On a normal play, you got Saquon potentially up the middle, you got potentially Jalen Hurts to the outside, you got A.J. Brown, you got Dallas Goedert. Devontae Smith wasn't even playing this game, okay? Take that into consideration, and they were still able to win. It's unbelievable. Let's go. Watch one more time. So play fake, read that key defender, get him to bite down, and once he does bite down, we trust, right? We trust that A.J. Brown is going to do his job, get in the way of the safety. That's exactly what he does, causes just a hint of misdirection, and that's all you needed. Alright, this is one of the most impressive games of the day, at least in my opinion here. For the Philadelphia Eagles, we have a bunch of young guys here in the game. Cooper DeJean has been a star all year alongside Quinyon Mitchell in the secondary. But there is not 1 second where if you told me there was a one-on-one with Derrick Henry with the football, Cooper DeJean running straight at each other, man, I would say, well, most likely I think Derrick Henry would probably truck him. And that's just, because the height and weight difference in knowing who Derrick Henry is. First of all, great job here by the defense, the edge rushers. Obviously, Josh Sweat screaming off the edge, forcing Lamar Jackson to step up in the pocket, making him throw this ball, maybe even if he didn't want to. But right here, we look at Derrick Henry, Cooper DeJean running straight at him. Boom! Throws him down, scoops him up. I mean, man, yeah, you know how strong you need to be to scoop up a guy like Derrick Henry. I know he wasn't running. He didn't have any momentum. But still, that is Derrick Henry. And Cooper DeJean, Oh my god, this dude is a dog. I don't think you can have any doubts about this team right now. Like, there's not one area of their game where I'm like, ooh, they might get beat here, they might get beat here. I mean, they just went against Derrick Henry, and, you know, what do you have? 19 for 82. I mean, that's not bad considering they have Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. Lamar did have 79 rushing yards, but they couldn't pass the ball at all versus these boys. Cooper DeJean, Quinyon Mitchell. Hey, W's in the comment section. Those boys are different. Now, before we get any further into the video, still have a couple more plays I really wanted to break down before we jump into the All-22 Coaches film tomorrow. Do me a favor, guys. Hit the like button if you want that video. But more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And we will be covering the Philadelphia Eagles throughout the rest of the season, the playoffs, the offseason. We got you guys covered. You guys have been amazing. You guys have hit that like button every time. And again, it's free. Doesn't cost anything to join the family. We got you guys covered. Offense, defense, individual player breakdown. Let's go. Look at this dog right here. Cooper DeJean. Next up, man. Let's go. All right, here's another play. Absolutely loved it. I know we haven't watched too much of the offense yet in this video. It's because the defense just really shocked me. Again, if you want an offensive breakdown, a full one with the All-22, let me know in the comments down below. We're just going to get a quick little crack toss to the left side. Watch Zack Baun. I mean, again, you go through the entirety of this game. You love Cooper DeJean. You love Zack Baun. You love Quinyon Mitchell here. I mean, all these Jalen Carter. These guys are just different, right? Zack Baun coming over from New Orleans. Look at this. Gets into the backfield. Stops him for a loss of 3. Or loss of 4. Not only does he get the tackle, but he reads it perfectly, right? Reads it perfectly. First of all, Zay Flowers gets obliterated over here. We got some pulling guards, pulling tackles in this direction, but he is just so quick that he's able to explode into the backfield and just make a play, man. Cooper DeJean was right there. Jalen Carter was right there. These boys were everywhere. Look at the way they celebrate, man. Team's bought. The team's bought in. They're locked in. They're loaded. They're ready. Look at this. Do you see this right now? You don't see this. This is a different energy right here. These guys are absolutely pumped. I'm bought in, man. I'm bought in on this Eagles team, man. I'm bought in. All right, and this is actually a good example. I want to show you a little bit of the offense here. This is a really good example of how you not play the run. A lot of times linebackers will overcommit to a certain run gap and they'll completely screw it up because they're not supposed to go in that gap, right? So right here we see a quick little handoff with a pulling guard out to the right side. Watch how these linebackers disappear. You're supposed to wait until the running back picks a hole and then attack it, right? But they just picked the hole way too early and now they're gone. We don't even see them anymore. And just like that, we have nobody in that second level. Nobody in that second level. There goes Saquon Barkley off to the races, and trust me, when you get Saquon running full speed at a DB, it's not going to be pretty. And that's exactly what you see here. 29 maybe purposely falls because he doesn't want to deal with it. We get 25 here. Boom. I mean, you had no chance at all. And then he gets it to the end zone for an easy touchdown here. Again, if you're a linebacker, the one thing you don't want to do is overcommit. And that's exactly what they did here. Look at 23. Let's see what happened here. So 23 bounces to the outside because maybe he thinks, again, the read option comes into play. Maybe he thinks he's going to keep it out here. So he goes to outside leverage that. Again, how do you stop this team? It's a good question. Good question. Now, if they can continue to be consistent, this team is going to go to the Super Bowl, right? That's just the way I feel right now. The Ravens are a great football team, and today they had no answer for the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, we're going to end the video here. We're going to save the majority of the film, both offense and defense, for tomorrow's video. So make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's update. Peace.